How's it going, guys? Sorry I haven't done many videos in the past couple of weeks or months even. Work's been horrendous. So I'm going to start doing some rig videos for the days I can't get out, do efficients, to film sessions, that sort of thing, and it'll just help people who are beginners. I know there's lots and lots of videos out there already, but I just feel like I'm going to do some as well. I think that it's a good practice to sort of practice your basic skills like rig tying, which I'm going to do a video of now. So rigs mainly consist of hook lengths. If you don't know how to tie hook length, check back to one of my other videos. I'll put a link in the description. So hook length can range from something like this small, which is a little size 16 hook on some sort of £6 line, to great big catfish hooks like that on £30 braid. Alright, so no matter how big the fish you're going for, how little, it all goes back to rig making, or you can buy rigs, but I prefer to make them. Alright, so I'll show you the first rig I'm going to tie today. It's going to be a hair rig, which is the basic rig or hook length used for carp fishing mainly, but it's used for hook baiting, things like luncheon meat, boilies, even corn, pellets, that sort of thing. So let's get down to the table and I'll show you how to tie it. Right, so to start the hook length, we're going to be doing all the hair rig. I'm tying this for a session where I'm not going to be able to use braid. They ban braid on this particular lake, so I'm using some fluorocarbon. It's a lot more stiffer than mono, and I think it holds a lot better. So anyway, you're going to take, the first you're going to do is you're going to take a length of your line material. Alright, there you are. This is £8, so this is strong enough for what I want it for. Alright, and what you're going to do, I don't know if you're going to be able to tie this, you're going to see this, you're going to tie a double loop. Alright, so it's a bit fiddly. If you want to see how to tie one of these double loops, go and check out the hook length video as I mentioned before. There we go. So what I've done is, I don't know if you can see that, I'm trying to do it, look in the camera. So I've basically done a little slip knot twice with the loop. Alright, you put it tight. What you're going to do is weigh it first and then pull tight. If you want to make this a lot more tighter, you can use a hook pull tool as well, but I tend to just do it with my fingers. And then you want to trim off the tag end, like so. Alright, so there you go, nice neat little loop. A lot more people actually like to tie these a lot smaller, so sort of about that sort of size. I don't know if you can see that, but I like to have them slightly bigger. Alright, and then what we're going to do now, you're going to take your hook. So I'm using size 8 barbless hooks on this. Okay, they are a specimen hook, but I'm not going to say the brand because I'm not sponsored, as much as I would like to be. So what you're going to do, you're going to take the loose end, which don't have the loop on. I'm going to move this bit of card because it's covering up, and then you're going to go through the back of the hook eye. Okay, like so. It's a bit, I know the camera's not best, but you can see that it's gone through the back. Alright, and I like to have it so the knot of the loop is just at the back of the curve of the hook. And what you want to do is you're going to wrap it 5 times down the shank of the hook, which is the long part what the eye is attached to, like so. Try and get a bit closer. Is that going to focus? There we are. See how it's wrapped, almost whipping it down the hook. And then you're going to take the loose end again, which is that end, back through the back of the eye of the hook, like so. And then you're going to pull it tight, and that's whipped the knot onto the hook like so. Okay, and then what you're going to do on the other end is, like we do with all our hook lengths, we tie a double loop again. So I'm going to do that now. 1, 2, wet, pull tight, like so. And then trim the tag off. So there we have a hair tied onto a hook, like so, onto your hook length. Don't know if you can see that because it's not focusing. There we are. So that's your finished hook length. But Luke, how do you hook your bait onto that, you're asking? I'll show you that now. Right, so for this demonstration I'm going to be using a 15mm boilie. You can do this though with luncheon meat, you can do it with pellets, you can do it with corn, whatever you want. The same sort of principles, same, you might use a different tool between the few. But for this one we're using a 15mm boilie. I think it's a squid ink. I've caught, oh god that pongs, I've caught many carp on this. They're nice and small, so you can get sort of the little ones, but you can also get the big ones. So you're not in for a silent night, I tell you that. Oh god. Right, so what you're going to do, you're going to take your boilie. This one's been left out, so it's particularly hard, so it's gone a bit stale. So I'm going to use a bait drill to start. This is great practice if you're going to use hard pellets. Always take a bait drill. So what you're going to do is you're going to make a little hole sort of in your bait, like so. So I've made a hole. I don't know if you can quite see that. Yeah, you can. And then what you're going to do is you're going to get one of these, I think it's called a bait puller or a stringer or whatever. It's just a little hook with a latch. Okay? You're going to then push that through your bait, like so. And this is where the hair comes in. You get your hair, and you hook the loop. God, this camera don't focus. Like so. Focus. So basically you hook it on, as you can see there. Anyway, and then what you're going to do is you're going to push your bait onto your hairline, like so. So the line, I know it's out of focus, but the line's going through the bait and it's coming out this end here. Okay? And then once you've done that, you can either use plastic hair stops or you can use a piece of grass or a stick. I'm going to use a bit of stick because I ain't got none to hand. And then you're going to put it through the loop, if you can get it through. This is why I like to take the loops a little bit bigger, like so. I wouldn't use a bit of stick this big normally, but this is what I've got to hand. And there you have it, your bait on your hair, ready to fish. Okay? Like so. So I hope you enjoyed that. Next one I'll probably do how to tie a paternoster or something like that, but yeah, this little hair is like the basic foundations for all your carp fishing, all your meat fishing, pellet fishing. You'll see in future rig videos that this basic setup is modified for banding, for bait screws, anything, even pop-ups. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you in the next video.